I just pulled up to the bookstore or the library, a place where a lot of people nowadays don't go. I was just making this video, but I had to relocate because when I make videos, as y'all can see, I like to look around and I don't like to just stare at the camera the whole time, you feel me? That's just me. And I look in front of me and there's this lady that just continued like just staring deep into my soul. And it's like, it made me uncomfortable. I couldn't make the video. It's like, I could have avoided looking at her, but like, I'm looking everywhere and I'm like, bro, I'm finna just move. So I changed my parking spot. So we here. So what I wanted to talk about was, man, I wanna say, I'm gonna start off like this. If I was to ask anybody that's watching my video, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, next 3 to 5 years? A lot of you guys may be able to answer it. Maybe. I mean, y'all may you may be able to answer it. How can I say it? You may be able to answer it in a way to where you can you may stumble a little bit, like you may not know what you want to do. I've been getting a lot, before I go into what I was gonna say, I've been getting a lot of, well, not a lot, but things been aligning up for me lately. Things have been aligning up for me lately. Like, yeah, it's been hard trying to get back on my healthy journey because of the fact that I don't have money. I know I can just plant and get into farming, but it's like, just reading a book ain't gonna help. Like, I might have to go find somebody. If y'all know anybody, I might have to find somebody that I actually have to work on the farm with them, like a vegetation farm, not just too much of a dairy, because I don't eat dairy, I don't eat meat, none of that. So it's like more, even if it is half and half, like a dairy and a vegetation farm where you got watermelons and fruit and all type of stuff and vegetables, that's where I want to be. So what I'm going to say is, this is what I was going to say. I've been getting myself, like I said, things been aligning up with in my life pretty good so far. I'm about to get this job that's gonna be paying decent. No, that's gonna be paying pretty good. And I'm not doing any like crazy back-breaking work. And a lot of things are starting to look good. You feel me? So why not smile, Obviously I've been learning Japanese. I did 20 minutes of Japanese yesterday. No, actually I did way more than that. I did like probably 40 minutes of Japanese yesterday. And I took a lot of notes, and I'm gonna make an updated video in a month on me speaking like what I learned. That's that. Another thing, like I said, things been lining up so good so far. So we're gonna keep that going. We in the bag. Another thing, going back to the thing when I was saying, if I asked you a question, where do you see yourself in 3 to 5 years? I don't feel like everybody may know that, and it's fine. But like for me, the way I have everything planned out, because I have a plan. I just need the money and the passport. That's all I need. Money and a passport. But I ain't gonna lie to you, I can see what I will be doing in the next 50, 60 years. That right there, thinking that far ahead, is beautiful. I was gonna say insane, but that's not insane. That's beautiful. Thinking that far ahead is beautiful. It's beautiful. So check this out. So I had a vision when I was driving up here, and I wanted to explain this to y'all. It's like, especially like the area, not the area that I'm in, but like United States of America, it's like I like that people, you got certain people that will step up and feed the homeless. You know what I'm saying? Just feed them, right? But it's like, it sucks because it's like, it's not too much of them just feeding. It's more like, it'll be better. That's kind of like the same as doing, that's like the same as walking up to somebody that really needed some money and just handing them like $20,000 and they have no plan, or handing them 100 or how many, no, you may not do that, but like handing somebody 1,000 or handing somebody $500 and just expecting them to know what to do with it, you know? I was thinking about it like that, and I was like, I wish everybody had the knowledge what to do, like to guide somebody in the right direction. Like, I'm not that type of person just to hand you something. I don't hand you anything. What I do is I probably will hand you something, but I'm also going to give you ways to work with it. Like I said, with me, it don't matter. I know you see a whole bunch of different people that's like elders, adults, parents, and they've been living for so long. Not all of them, but a lot of them been living for so long, and they haven't learned from their mistakes. They haven't learned at all, you know? But it's like, what I have learned ever since 2021 to 2023, and what age was I? I say from the age of 19 to 22 now. I mean, I've been learning previous to that from experience and things that, like, traumatic experiences, but now in these past 19, 21, 22, in these past 3 years, it's like I've been learning rapid knowledge, you feel me? And it's like, I was thinking to myself, I said, dang, so if I'm learning like this and it's coming so quick, just imagine where I'll be in like the next 20 years. You feel me? And this knowledge that I'm learning, I'm not talking about just technology and things like that. Like, I'm not knocking technology. I'm not knocking the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, YouTube has helped me. I have plenty of like other things that help me. Yeah. And see, I really want to dig deep on this. So check this out. What I was saying about 50, 60 years, man, like, I could see that far ahead. And somebody just parked in front of me again, but it is what it is. I'm not worried about it no more. Look, I'm gonna say this. Man, I be all over the place with it, so I'm gonna go back to what I was saying about I'm gonna go back to what I was saying about the homeless, right? So before people get on my head and start saying, oh, at least they're doing it, of course. Like I said, the act on doing it is out of this world genuine, because maybe you have experienced being hungry before, or maybe not even that. Maybe you just don't understand why they in that position, and you just give them money, give them food. That's cool. A lot of the times I see a lot of people just giving trashy foods to people, like walking up on somebody and giving them pizza and giving them hot dogs and giving them bread and things like that, and things that they probably wouldn't eat at home, but they still giving it to them, kind of like that stray cat or that stray dog that you just feed shit that came out the garbage, and things that feed them shit that you threw away and shit like that. Like I said, I don't know why a lot of people don't think that they can just give, you know, the homeless or people that don't really have much fruits and vegetables. I don't know why, but not a lot of people think on the same consciousness level as me. But I do like the genuineness of you giving. So this is what I was thinking before I arrived at the library, right? This is what I was thinking. I was like, let's say I was in Honduras or Honduras or Liberia or Jamaica, like these certain places, right? Let's say there was somebody that was living off the land, but they didn't have much. Like they was living off the land. They don't have no technology, no internet, things like that. But what they do have is nature, and what they have, you know what I'm saying, nature. They probably walking barefoot. They probably might not have the cleanest water, things like that. Like I said, if I had the seeds, like the fruits, I will pull up on them, give them the fruits and vegetables, and then give them the knowledge on how to regrow and replant those seeds, just so they can have, because honestly, if you have a seed and you get into gardening and farming, and that seed doesn't get tampered with, or your soil is pretty good, that seed you will have a lifetime supply of that fruit or vegetable that you keep replanting, and you will have a lifetime supply. It's just gonna keep on generating. You know what I'm saying? Long as you taking care of it, you know. It's a lot of things I need to learn about it, and that's why I said it's never too late, and I want to get into it while I'm young, so I can start here. Because I want to say this. Wait, was I finished with that story? Yeah, I pretty much was finished with that story. I was basically saying that before I came here, my idea, I was thinking about it. I said if it was somebody in need, not even just in those places, anywhere, I pull up with, you know, fruits and vegetables and the knowledge, and you can change your entire civilization, or you could change your entire tribe, or you could change your entire village. Everybody eats. Simple. You don't need no internet. You don't need none of that. You don't have to pay no bills. You don't need none of that, right? Before I go into, I actually forgot what I was gonna say, so I'm gonna just go ahead and say this. This is a good point. For somebody that grew up in a first world country, United States of America, where credit is big, where money is big, where you got people that will snake you out for money, you got all these different types of things. You got sex trafficking, you got human trafficking, you got all these different things. Man, listen, for me to even think outside the box like this, still being in the environment that I'm in, of those different things that I just said, it's amazing. I'm not the only one, of course. And like I said, I'm not really an introvert. I'm really an extrovert at heart. It's just the fact that being around a whole bunch of low vibrational people, and people that really don't want to not change. I'm not going to say change anymore. I'm gonna say grow. Shout out to Young Pharaoh. He brought that to my attention. You know what I'm saying? That do sound a little bit better. You feel me? So Young Pharaoh, if y'all know him, shout out to him. I don't want you to change. I want you to grow. Hey, when he said that, I said, ooh, I'm gonna use that. So look. So look. So I want you to grow, not change. So check this out. For me to even think the way I do in this country, man, I have a long, healthy life ahead of me. Like I said, I plan on living a very long time. A very long time. The only way that I would ever get eliminated from this planet is if something happens, like somebody hateful, some hateful person just gets rid of me. Because like I said, I have no enemies. I shouldn't have no enemies. And I shouldn't have nobody out here that wants to get rid of me or anything like that for a particular reason that was my fault. Like when it came to like physically or even on a mental level, because the way what I'm speaking is not negative. So you shouldn't want to get rid of me. And another way would be if something accidentally happened, like I drowned on, if it, you know what I'm saying, if it was my fault, or if I trip and fall, you know what I'm saying, something like that. But like other than that, there should be no other reason, like especially foods, water, my mental, all those different things, that should not contribute to no like me leaving early. You feel me? And like I said, I don't look at myself as being old. Like that's why I'm glad I don't use birthday cakes and candles because like that's literally like me celebrating me getting older. No, this is what I do. Every year, I may still keep count of the age, right? Let's say I still keep count of the age. I don't look at it as old. I say young. So let's say I say 22 years young, 23 years young, I say that. But what I usually say is instead of age, I say I grow in consciousness. So my birthday just came around, I grew in consciousness. I grew in consciousness because when that period of time comes around, a period of existence comes around, you got to think about it. I didn't learn so much. Now the number's changing. But to be honest with you, when you look at me, I went to the gym yesterday. I had kids and people, I had kids telling me, I'm 22. I had kids telling me I look 19. I went to other parks and people told me I look 16. If I cut all this off and cut this off, I look 16. Even with the beard, I heard people say I look 20, 19. That right there, I don't like, I don't know how you look at age, but I take it as a compliment because they probably looking at the aspect of the groups of age. Like let's say it's a high school and it's a whole bunch of 19 and 18 and 17 year olds in that group. And they looking at the way the facial structure and the skin and how clear the skin is and all those different things, like of the majority. That's what they're probably basing me off of. I understand. So it's not like I'm just looking at it like, how you judging me off of age? Come on, man, I know what's going on. So like I said, like for me to even think this way, it's amazing. And I see myself going through the roof. Now I know I don't really speak on family like that. Trust me, family good. Family good. I just don't tolerate no snakes. I don't tolerate no snakes. And the mindset that I'm on now, I need to get out and travel. Because me being in my room watching YouTube videos and going off of what somebody else said, that's not life. Because somebody can tell me right now, don't go to Jamaica. I don't like Jamaica. I don't like the people there. I don't like this and that. You can tell me that, right? And I can watch the video and be like, damn, maybe I shouldn't go there. Why? Just because you said you didn't like it? Man, I don't care. It's people in the United States that said they wouldn't go to Russia. Like I said, man, as long as I'm not going to no area where there's like high-end violence, because that's the areas in this entire world, that's where I'm trying to get away from. I mean, there's places in this world, obviously, that you can go that's less in violence. And what I mean like shootings, bombings, different things like that. As long as I'm not in those areas, I feel like I can manage anywhere I go. I can manage anywhere I go. Because like I said, I don't discriminate. I don't get on no age tip and start talking about, no, not age, I said age. I mean race tip or political schemes. Oh, I don't get into all that, man. I don't get into all that. That's not things that I wrap my head around, you feel me? The politics and the news and all that. I don't get into all that. So like I said, I feel like I can fit anywhere, you feel me? I can fit anywhere. I can go to Japan right now. Like I said, I'm just ready to move. I'm just ready to go. I'm ready to be on the go. You feel me? I'm traveling. It is what it is. It's not time for me to settle down. Like the way I look at it, I mean, and I'm not knocking anybody in America, but I see a lot of people now at the age of 22, 20, 21, maybe even 19, 20, 21, 22, settling down. You know what I'm saying? They may have a good job already. They probably had a good job coming out of school, or they may have had some help from a relative that put them on the gyms and put them on game about how to make money and things like that. So what they did was they jumped into it. They ended up finding them the love of their life, having a kid. Now they probably finna go get them a nice house somewhere and they finna start a family. I'm not knocking you at all, but everybody's different. Like me, I have to move around. I can't settle down this young. I don't want to. I feel like I'd be missing out, and then I would have regrets later on in life. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But me saying that, I'm not trying to make people feel bad about their current situation. Everybody has their own situation for a reason, and you're doing what you're doing for a reason, and you're doing a damn good job at it. Just keep pushing through it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, and plus another reason why I'm saying this is because I like the solo. I would rather solo travel. I feel like you can suck in the most information, the most fun, and the most experience, and just freedom and peace if you just moving through by yourself at the time. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you can't go with family at times, but I want to try solo travel. You feel me? Nobody implementing fears in me. Like I said, I'm not going, as long as I'm not going in no area where it's like heavily, you know what I'm saying, where it's like a wildlife, whole bunch of domesticated animals, or like not even just domesticated. I don't want to say that word. I'm gonna say, even if this is the same word, because I know people may get on me, I'm gonna say animals out of nature. I'm gonna just say animals out of nature that's living off the land. You know what I'm saying? You got your carnivores over here, you got your herbivores over here, all that. And like, I don't want to go to an area where there's, you know, carnivores, a whole bunch of carnivore animals. Like, you know, like I love them. I love them. But it's like, I know if they hungry, they coming after me. You feel me? So it's like, I don't want to go to those areas. You feel me? But I also don't want to go to no highly crime and violent areas either. You feel me? Especially growing up in one. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can tell me the area I grew up in wasn't high in crime. I'm talking about, like, I didn't live, man, like I said, growing up, traumatic experiences. There was a lot of things that sugarcoated those traumatic experiences, that gave me laughs. You feel me? Like I said, I don't take back any of the times that I ever laughed, any family time that I ever had, nothing. I cherish all those memories. But like I said, bro, we all been through something, so I'm not making no excuses, but I'm saying traumatic experiences is the reason why I'm not out here connecting and moving up, like, you know what I'm saying, meeting new people and expanding with people. Like I said, this environment that I'm in right now is not it. It's highly ran by technology, and it's like robotic. It's like everybody, it's like people would rather have a robot next to them be their friend than actually have a human being right next to them and be their friend. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you would rather talk to this robot because this robot gonna tell you everything you want to hear, not that you need to hear. This human being gonna tell you everything you need to hear. You feel me? It's gonna tell you everything you need to hear. You need to eat healthy, you need to exercise more, you need to do these certain things. You don't want to hear that. You get into your insecurities. You rather run to the robot. The robot gonna say it in the way, the robot may say it in the same exact way, but just since it's a robot and not a human, you know what I'm saying, they may respond, the way they program, they may respond in positive ways all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't understand that. So in the environment that I'm in, area that I'm in, I don't like it. I mean, like I said, let's imagine this is a phone, right? My keys is a phone. This is all you see all day long. Walking. These people don't care if they walk into a damn ditch. They don't care if they walk into a goddamn a sinkhole. They don't care if they walk into a fucking ocean or walk into a active volcano or whatever you want to say. Like, they don't care if they walk into, I don't know, man. They don't care where they go. You know what they do? This is what they do. They just looking down at their phone all day, or they got ears plugged in with AirPods. Now me, I put AirPods in. I used to, but I put one in now. I listen to meditation or frequencies, and I try to balance it out. You know what I'm saying? If there's a whole bunch of talking going on, I put on the frequencies when I'm amongst, you know what I'm saying, people that's very angry and very got, like, you know what I'm saying, that a lot of meat eaters, I'm not saying all the meat eaters, but a lot of meat eaters, they come off as like got that carnivore energy, as if they got that rage in them. It's like, I use the AirPods sometimes to calm me down when I'm in these environments sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I do. But other than that though, everything seems to be moving in my life at a good length, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm an extrovert at heart. I should be around people that is living in Mother Nature, and you know what I'm saying? I mean, they may have a house or like a mud house or something like that here in, you know what I'm saying? They may have, you know, a home, but they still living out in nature. They're not using toilet paper or napkins that have, what's it called, BPA. or these type of chemicals that you're not even supposed to use to wipe your bottom anyway. Or just because you may think your hands are dirty, you may go in the kitchen and go wash your hands with chemical soap. That's no better. Then you washing your hands in fluoride water, and then people continue to put hands in their mouth and don't think that the residue is still on your hand. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we just gotta think better. Like, I would rather go up to a natural spring, dip my hands in it, and wash my face with that. You feel me? If you eating healthy and eating natural off the planet anyway, you really, I ain't gonna say you could really go without a shower or a bath or bathing for a very long time, because you eat healthy. And even when you do bathe, you may not even need to use soap, because your body is already, it's not toxic. It's not toxic. You know what I'm saying? With all the chemicals and different things. That's why we sweat it out and different things like that. But man, United States of America is so toxic when it comes down to the air pollutants, when it comes down to the people, to the foods that we eat, to the water that we drink, everything. So to sum off this video, I'm going, man. Like I said, man, when I leave, I'm not staying in that place forever. I'm just using that. I'm still gonna make videos for y'all, but I'm gonna be moving. And this is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna have books for y'all. I'm definitely gonna be writing books. Books is coming. Listen. Everything is coming. Everything is coming. I just can't wait to show you guys the world and show you that you can do this, and you can travel, and you can go anywhere you want to go, and you don't have to feel like you're being discriminated. And the reason why I say that is because you're going off of your frequency. Like, if you go into somebody else's country, somebody else's home, and you bring in your problems, you know what I'm saying, your problems that they may have seen on the internet, you know what I'm saying, they're going to look at you like that. But if you just go in there willing to learn, willing to put your pride to the side and just live amongst them and learn and respect them and just live, life would be so much more better. You feel me? That's how it is. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? If you see it otherwise than that, that's on you. But like I said, my reality, the way I see things, is two different realities. It's two different realities with me. The one that I think, the one that's in my head, and the one that I project, the one that I see. You feel me? So I try my hardest, the reality that's in my head, not virtual reality, not watching TV and those, you know, cartoons and different things like that. Not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm saying that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the reality that's in my head. The visions and the visions that I keep, you know, telling y'all in my videos and my lectures and things like that, the things that I vision. I'm a visionary. When I tell y'all these things, that is coming from my head, right? But let me tell you something. The reality that I project, that I see when I walk out of my house and I see all these cars and I see people smoking cigarettes and I see people, you know what I'm saying, messing up their avatar, their bodies, that's the reality that I'm seeing. So I have two different realities. The one in my head and the one that I project every day with my two eyes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I even feel like my two eyes are deceiving me. But, you know what I'm saying, I just need to get out of my area in the traumatic, in this trauma-infested area and just, you know what I'm saying, try to find a better life. You know what I'm saying? Living in nature and trying to, you know what I'm saying, vibrate the earth. Without further ado, I'm finna go in this bookstore. 30-minute video. I got another video coming to y'all also, so I might edit both of these. No, forget might. I said might. I'm going to edit both of these videos today. I'm going to put the meditation music in the background. If you hear the meditation music, I'm going to tell you this, it's not mine, okay? So even if I don't get paid for it or whatever, that's fine. I'm just trying to show my experiences and show the world. Like I said, the money and all that, I can take care of that. I'm going to get that myself. Even if I don't get paid from YouTube, even though I would like to, if I don't, it's fine. But I love sharing experiences. So when you see these videos, I'm not trying to even if I don't get monetized, it's fine. It is what it is. But like I said, I want to, But if I don't, I'm not gonna cry about it. Like I said, the meditation music and the certain clips that I'm putting in my videos are not mine. They're not created by me. I'm just using it because I feel like it's a fit for the video, and I feel like, shoot, hey, the meditation music goes in. You can listen to my voice, plus while you hear the nice vibrational frequencies in the background, it just makes you feel better. And you can lay down and watch it. You can sit in nature and listen to my voice. You can do anything. So without further ado, I'm gonna end this video off. It's your boy Dolo World / Dolo. Alright, it's your boy Dolo World / Nature Dolo / Dolo University / Galactic Sunfood Dolo / GalacticSunfood.com / like I said, Nature Dolo again. And I'm out. Peace.